Hello, this is GrunchPunch, and today I'm going to teach you how to make a sunset kind of like this one, except for fit to your likings. So, first you're going to delete your cube, and then add mesh plane. Press S on your keyboard, and then type in 10, and this makes it a lot bigger. So now press Tab to go into edit mode, press W, and then subdivide it. Subdivide it again, and again. Now down here at fractal, turn this number way up. Now what this does is it roughens it out and stuff. And then press Tab to go back into object mode, and under shading select smooth. Now go to your materials and click new, and then change the diffuse color to a green. Now turn down the specularity a bit. Okay, now with your camera selected, hold down Alt and then press R and then press G. Hold down Control, and what this does is it makes it so that it only moves on Blender units instead of in between them, and pull it out on the Z-axis, one unit up on the Z-axis, and then press RX90. Now we're going to make the grass. So select the plane, and then go over here to your particles, and then add one, but instead of the type being an emitter, change it to hair. Change the length to a smaller number. Now under children, select interpolated. Now you see a lot more blades of grass. The display is 10, but the render is 100, so it will be 10 times as many hairs as there are now. So I'm going to change it to 50, which will be about good enough. Now you have the grass. If you render it, you'll see all these shadows and stuff, and it's really annoying. So the grass isn't too helpful unless if you're doing it for a sunset scene. And how you make that is you select your lamp and then do Alt R and then Alt G. Now go over to this panel and change the color to a yellow by taking out all the blue. Now change the lamp type to a spot from a point. Change the size degrees to about 25, and then select halo. Turn the blend up to about 3/10. Select square and show cone. Now pull it out on the y-axis opposite to the camera. Pull it up 1 unit on the Z, and then do RX -90. So now we're going to set up the sky. Change the horizon color to something around an orange. So what you want to do is you want to have a mix of green and red, but about twice as much red than green. Select paper sky, blend sky, and real sky. Change the zenith color to a really light blue. Now you have a sunset. So you might want to add a tree or something. So how you're going to do that is first you're going to add a cylinder, but you see how my cursor is over here, so if I added it, it would be over here instead of here. If this ever happens to you, just come down to Object, Snap, and then Cursor to Center, and then it resets the position of the cursor. So now you click Add Mesh Cylinder. Press S on your keyboard, period, and then about 4. Now move this over or wherever you want it to be. Now press Tab to go into edit mode again. Select one of the top vertices, so you deselect all the ones down here, and then press B to box select, and then left click and drag, and just select all the top vertices. Now drag this up on the Z-axis, press E, and then hold down Control and bring it over on the X and up on the Z. Now select all the remaining vertices down here, press E again, hold down Control, bring it over on the X-axis, and up on the Z. And if you want it to look natural instead of extremely perfect, you might want to move these around a bit. Now, color it whatever color you want. I'm going to color mine green, and you just take out all the blue, and you leave the green and the red around the same. And now we'll add the leaves. Click Add, Mesh, and a UV sphere. Now, hold down Control and drag it to about where your tree is. Drag it up and press SZ. Now drag it down again and press SX so that it covers both the limbs. Now press SZ again to make it a bit more flush. Now we are going to press Tab again, W, subdivide, and then turn up the fractal again. Now add a color and make the leaves whatever color you want. If you render, you'll see that you don't really actually see the colors of the tree, but you just see the shadow. And if you want to, now from here on, there's 3 things you can do. You can just leave it like that, or you can go down to shading and turn up emit so that it provides its own light, kind of. And now if you render, you'll see that you can see the color of the tree. But the thing is, it's not shaded, so you could change off the emittance of the color, and then you can add another lamp, a sun, and then line it up with the tree somewhat, and then press RX, and then you can rotate it on the X-axis and then point it at the tree and change the energy about to 0.8 or 6. And then now you can see the color of the tree, and you can also see the shading, like the inward lines, like you can see here. And yeah, that's it. That's how you make a sunset. A few final things you might want to do to make this perfect is move the sun down directly, like to the edge of the ground, as far as it can go, pretty much, with when you can still see it. And also, the distance should be right in front of the camera. Thanks for watching, and hope to see you again.